Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I did my first successful fierce cut crease and I'm so excited about it. I used concealer to clean up my shadows, which I know is key to creating the perfect cut crease. So if you would like to learn how to do a cut crease, then just keep on watching. First thing that I'm going to do is prime my eyelids with the Milani eyeshadow primer in the shade Nude. Then with my Anastasia blending brush, I'm going in with Barcelona Beach and I'm going to apply this all into my crease area, not being too precise because we're going to clean up everything with concealer. Then with the shade Mocha from Makeup Geek Cosmetics and a Makeup Addiction small tapered blending brush, I'm going to apply this directly on top of that first shade that we just put into our crease. And this is just going to kind of deepen up our crease shade so it's darker than it was before. What I'm kind of doing with this darker shade is I'm going into my crease like this and then I'm going to kind of wing it out at the end. And this is just going to prepare for this wing out that I did on this eye. But again, you don't necessarily have to do it because when we clean it up with concealer, it's going to do the job. Now I'm going back into Barcelona Beach just to deepen it up a little more and blend those two shades together even more. Alright, this is the most important part because this is going to create that crisp cut crease. And I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. You can use whatever concealer that you have. This is just one of my favorites for cleaning up my brows. So I'm going to use it to cut my crease. And then to apply this concealer, I'm using the Morphe M224 brush. I'm going to take a little bit of that concealer and I'm going to look into my mirror right here. And I'm going to mirror this eye on this eye. So I started with my eyes open, so I was able to draw exactly where I wanted the cut crease. Alright, now that I've gotten that line put down, I'm just going to drag the concealer all on my eyelid and making sure to be careful once I get up to that line so I don't mess it up. And then with the shade Charmer from the Tartelette in Bloom palette, which is just a white matte shade, taking that on a LAB square eyeshadow brush. And I'm just going to set that concealer to prepare for our shimmer shade that we're putting on our lid. With a MAC 242 brush, I'm taking the shade Tassel from Colourpop Cosmetics, which is just a white shimmer shadow. And it's so pretty. I have really been obsessing over the Colourpop shimmer metallic shades. Really have been obsessing over these. I have about like 20 of them now. Then with the shade Americano and a Zoeva winged liner brush, I'm going to apply this to the bottom of the crease shades that we put just to define it a lot more. And for lashes, I'm using Aurora lashes. Again, I know I used them in my last video, but the reason why I like these lashes so much, especially for dramatic looks, is because they still give the effect of like a really pretty lash without hiding the eyeshadow that we put on our lid. If I use like a more dramatic lash, it would take away from the drama of the makeup look. So I'm going in on my lower lash line with the same two shadows I used in my crease. So that's shades Barcelona Beach and Mocha. Now for mascara, I'm using a mascara that I got in my Coco Teak box, monthly box. It's by Naughty Cosmetics Orgazmic Mascara. Alright, first I'm going to line my lips with MAC Chestnut lip liner and then fill them in with Colourpop's Limbo liquid lipstick, which I haven't used in a while. Now I want to add a little more pizzazz to the look, so I'm going to line my waterline with NYX white eyeliner pencil. And I almost forgot that I highlighted my brow bone with Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie and the Tartelette in Bloom palette Charmer, shade Charmer. I don't think I see a shade. And then to finish off the look, I'm going to spray my face with the LA Girl setting spray. Alright you guys, and that is the completed look. I'm so excited on how this crease came out. Like I'm ready to go rule the world. So now that I've learned how to successfully do a cut crease, I'm going to be tearing these up on my Instagram. I'm gonna be doing them all the time now. So But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to keep yourself updated on my new videos, and I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.